excuse the state of me. I've literally just got out of the shower. I am making some brekkie because I'm working from home today. But I thought that now is as good a time as any to commence. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I can salvage like some of the top of that. I knew this avo was on the turn. Yeah, I thought now that's a tiny. Has anyone ever seen an avocado thing that tiny? It's a baby. To start this video, I am reading books or trying to finish books that I started in a reading slump to see if the problem was the book or the problem was the reader. I am starting, I'll tell you guys what I'm starting with in a minute, but that is the premise of this video because I have so many just unfinished books and I kind of want to just tick them off the list. They're on like my little Goodreads panel thing where it says currently reading, and it's driving me mad having a good few books on there. So I'll tell you guys what the first book is. I mean, they're all like great books according to the internet, but I just obviously didn't gel with them at the time and I just didn't finish them, which is really unlike me. But I have 2 books, potentially 3 books in this video. So I will kick off and then we can see once and for all if it's the book or the reader. Obviously books are subjective, so even if I don't like them, you might love them. Sorry, just a little legal preface there. Guys, I literally just had a facial. Obviously my hair is like stuck to the side of my skin. But I could go to sleep now, but I'm sorry, my skin is... That's another thing to add to the expenses of how expensive I am to maintain, because my skin... Hello. It is a little bit later in the day, but I thought that my brother just made me a cup of tea. How cute. Like, what a little gem. And I thought that I would just let you guys know the first book that I'm going to be trying to attempt to finish. I would love to finish it tonight, but the first time round I read this, I was just going through it really with my reading, and I think it was sort of towards the end of last year, so 2024, and I was just not having a good time in terms of reading in general. I did annotate this book, so clearly must have been enjoying it somewhat. I've DNF'd, which is so unlike me, and I really want to love Sally Rooney, so I'm going to definitely give this another go, but I think I'm pretty much like 70% through this book, so I should have just really finished it, but I'm going to pick up Sally Rooney, Normal People. I'm on page 196, and it's about 250 pages, so I literally think I probably have like 50 pages. 266 is the last page, and I'm on coming up to page 200, so I literally have just over 60, maybe 70 pages of this to go, and I don't know how I'm going to feel about like picking it up with so little to go. Maybe I'm going to love the ending and it will save the book for me. I loved the TV show Normal People, obviously, as did the rest of the world with Paul Mescal. Yeah, so I don't know why I didn't love the book. I just was in a really funny place myself about reading. So Normal People, for those who don't know, which I don't know who's not gonna know. Also, excuse the state of me, this jumper is like my work from home jumper. Connell and Marianne, who are 2 like Irish teens, and they grow up together, and then it's basically just the thing that I can't really get behind in this plot is the fact that they cannot communicate. And I know that like that's the point, and Sally Rooney was like, you know, doing it because it was all like these missed opportunities for them over the years, but they just can't communicate. And I've realised, like, even in TV shows and stuff, like when I used to watch TV shows and the characters there would be like a misunderstanding, I would be like, it would just boil my blood. I don't know how I love Magnolia Parks, to be honest, because that whole book series is one miscommunication after another. But I love it. And yeah, so I think that was kind of what I was just kind of, and nothing was happening. And at the time, I just needed to be wowed. And I kept thinking, yeah, I'll go back to that. Yeah, I'll go back to that. Yeah, I'll go back to that. And it sat on my bedside table. I didn't go back to it. So I'm going to sit and read for a bit, hopefully finish this one, and then that's the first book that I started in a slump and we'll finish. Please, dear God, excuse the state of me, but I have not read a single page of my book this evening, and I'm sure you're thinking, what have you been doing instead, you crazy cat? What have you been getting up to? What could have possibly been more important than you picking up your book? And to that, I would say, have you ever tried to colour in a New York taxi? Because I have, and I can't get it in the lines. I'm like an 8-year-old when it comes to flipping colouring. I was never good at getting in the lines as a toddler. And I'm no good as a nearly 30-year-old, it seems. Yeah, this is my wild Thursday evening. I'm doing a colouring on my iPad. I've had my book sat next to me, but read a page and just thought, meh, I don't know if I'm enjoying this. So I'm doing some colouring. Who knows? Maybe normal people just isn't for me. I've just got 60 pages to get through. Just do it, Georgia. Just do it. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. But currently, as it stands, New York. Show you this is my progress on this cab, and this like door panel thing alone, this black, I coloured that in, took me longer than I would want to ever admit on the internet, because it is so hard. The end, I kind of gave up. I did a little oh no, oh my god, I need to undo that. I need to erase that. But yeah, I am, look how fun this is though. Look, I'm having a blast. Absolutely no reading done. So maybe it was just the book, it wasn't the slump. But I'll keep you guys updated on the taxi and the book. Good morning, happy Saturday. I'm vlogging. Yeah, I'm vlogging. Oh, sorry. I told you it was a picture. We're just on a park run and we're going for some breakfast. Yeah. Yay! 5k in the bag. Myself some flowers today. How cute are they? Tulips. I'm obsessed. So I just thought that I would update you guys. I literally look like that guy from Twilight, by the way, with my hair like this. I'll insert a picture of who I mean. But yeah, excuse my appearance. I have literally been non-stop today, Sunday, resetting and doing all of that good stuff. It's 6 o'clock now. I've just had dinner. I'll put you guys here. Just had dinner. So I am going to carry on with Divine Rivals. Normal People I didn't love, which I knew I wasn't loving at the time when I was reading it, but I finished it last night, so basically had to like force myself to get through the last sort of 60 pages of it. And yeah, not my book, not my author, not my book, not my rodeo, not my circus, or whatever that saying is. But yeah, I basically had to force myself to get through it, and I think that it was the book, not the reading slump. So we'll see if Divine Rivals is the same, which I don't know if it's going to be, because I was enjoying the book, I just was in the wrong headspace. So I'm on about page 130, and I'm gonna read a couple of chapters, see how I get on with it, and I will keep you guys updated. I really wanted to start a new book, just because I love the sensation of like starting a new book, but I'm gonna carry on with Divine Rivals for the moment, so I'll keep you guys updated on my progress. She's back in bed. I feel like all I do is read in bed, but I have gonna put my book down, I think, for the evening. I changed all my bed sheets and stuff, so we're all cozy. Been sat reading. I'm on page 217. So I've just updated my Goodreads, and it says that I'm 60% through this book. I have some thoughts I am really liking Roman Kit. I really like him and his character. I think Iris is giving him a bit of a hard time, but then you kind of see in his POV, like, she thinks they're rivals, but he has a little bit of a crush. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that aspect. I also quite like the fantasy. It's quite different. There's obviously a war going on, and for those who don't know, okay, I won't tell you that, but they're kind of like correspondents. No, it's not giving it away. They're correspondents. They go and become correspondents to the war. So that's like a different aspect of fantasy that like I've never read before. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it the second time round. So I think this was genuinely a slump book, and unlike normal people. Oh, battery, but I think unlike normal people, this is definitely just the time that I read this and not actually the book, because I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's not like groundbreaking or changing my life, but I'm enjoying the book and it's easy read. I'm on page 217, so I've got this much left. About 100, just over 100 pages to go. So we'll see. I'm gonna hopefully read some more tomorrow, but I'm tired tonight. My eyes are tired. So, oh my goodness, look at my hair. But something's just happened in this book. I'm coming up to page 280 in the Kindle, and I'm like, where do we go from here if this happens? Like, she's found something out, and I'm like, where's the story going from here? I mean, I'm sure it will go, but I'm like, where's it going? You know, now that it's like a massive plot point. I don't know. These writers have great minds, because I would be stumped at this point. God, why did I actually think it was acceptable to leave the house looking like this? I genuinely have no makeup on, and I left the house this morning and was like, yeah, that's fine. My skin after my facial has been glowing. No, you look really haggard today, Georgia. But I thought that I would just give you an update on my book, because I'm about to finish Divine Rivals. I am quite into it, I won't lie. I think it just goes to show that you can literally, it can be right book, wrong time. Because when I first read this book, just couldn't get into it really. And I've read like the last 200 pages of the book in like record speed, and I'm so enjoying it, like literally can't put it down. Also, everyone around me is getting a cold. Does anyone else feel like that? And I'm trying to literally avoid people at all costs. But yeah, I'm about to finish it. I'm going to finish it today. I'm literally going to sit on my lunch break and read and finish Divine Rivals. But I think this goes to show that it was, the first book was the book, not the slump. And the second book, sorry, Sally Rooney stands. I hate myself as much as you hate me. But yeah, the second book was the time. Although, as it stands, I'm not desperately reaching for book 2. So, I don't know. It's just quite an easy read. But we'll see how this one ends. Because Slice messaged me like, let me know your thoughts at the end of the book. So, I don't know whether we have like a wild ending. But I'm an Estro Mass girl. So, Slice should have known better, because I know how to handle the tragic end of a book. I'm reading Throne of Glass. Enough said. But yeah, I'm going to put some mascara on and go into the office and do my work that I'm paid to do. I'm joking, it's fine. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Divine Rivals. I think this is someone from my work, so I'm going to have to go. Because I don't want work people to think I'm weird. Oh, hello. I thought that I too much. I'm so sorry. Also, I don't have a scrap of makeup on, so please don't judge me. But let me take these out. That was rude. I've just finished Divine Rivals on my lunch break. I genuinely had like 10 or so pages to go. I was trying to finish it yesterday, but I couldn't get around to it before I had to go to the cinema. And I enjoyed it. It didn't change my life. I may read the second one. I think it's just 2 so far. Or if it's literally just 2 books. I may read the second one. But it's certainly not like up there on my list. Like I have things to be doing, you know. I'm just sorting out my bookcase, that's why they're out like that. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay. So I think the moral of the story is I hate not finishing books. The books that I read in this video were okay. That I have no other, this was like painful for me to get through. Sorry. I wish I liked it. This I got through quicker, but towards the end I just like wasn't engaged in. And also, like, okay, this is a spoiler, so if you want to read this book and you don't want to know this, but like, stop listening. But why are they getting married? They were like not old enough for that for me. They were like in their like 19, 20-ish. No, as in like they were 19 to 20 years old, not the time period. And why were they getting married? I get it, like things happened and they were like, let's just go for it. But yeah, meh. That's how I feel about meh. And I need to read something that makes me feel something very pretty soon. Very pretty soon, or else I'm gonna end up back in a book slump. But thank you so much for watching this video. The moral of the story is, if you don't actually like a book and you DNF it, then it's probably for a good reason. So try and pick it back up again, but you might not like it the second time round. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm glad I've finished them though and got them off my shelf, because now I can just get on with the rest of my life without them hanging on my Goodreads, currently reading. So I'm going to start a new book this evening. It's Friday, so that is the perfect time to start a new book. And yeah, I'm glad I finished these books, because now I know what I fully think. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.